This video was years ago when KSI first started getting into boxing, and he came down to my gym. We did a little training session together, and we were using this apparatus called the spar bar, something you use to promote head movement and defense, and he'd never used it before. He hits it and it smashes him right in the face. It was a viral clip, a very funny moment. KSI is completely different to what he was in this video. Here he's super green now. He's had a lot of fights. He's had a lot of camps. You know, he's legit. You know, these guys have had big fights and they've had big training camps, and he's doing his thing. So this video was the night after a 12-hour poker session I had with a few friends in Las Vegas. And I was eating cakes and pizza and playing poker all night. And my friend said to me, "You know what? I don't know how are you an athlete? You can't be fit right now. There's no way. I mean, how much running do you do?" I was like, "I run all the time." He was like, "Yeah, well, I used to do cross country. I used to be able to do a 5-minute mile when I was your age. There's no way you could do a 5-minute mile." I was like, "I'll smash a 5-minute mile, I'll do that easy." And I had no idea if I could do a 5-minute mile or not. He said, "I bet you $20,000 you can't do a 5-minute mile tomorrow." And I said, "Bet." Shook hands on it, got about 4 hours of sleep, drove down to a top-ranked gym in Las Vegas, walked in with him and a few other friends. It was at least 100 degrees in that gym, because I knew that was going to affect me on the treadmill. You know, running in that heat, it saps your energy. But I'd made the bet, and everyone was there. I couldn't back down. "Oh, listen, I'm not ready now. We got to do it somewhere else." I had to stay on the treadmill for 5 minutes, and that's a 5-minute mile. So I got on, I start running. Within the first minute, my mouth is like desert dry. I'm like, what have I done here? What have I got myself into? This is so dumb. But I powered through it. Minute after minute after minute, and it got worse and worse and worse. I couldn't feel my legs by about minute 3. Finally gets down to the last 20 seconds, and you see in the video, the last few seconds, I'm like trying to hold on, and my legs are giving out, and I just make it. And I've been in a lot of tough spars, a lot of tough fights. I've never felt as bad after that 5 minutes on that treadmill, which is kind of crazy. But I did it. I didn't give up, and I won $20,000. So I was happy. It was a very successful day. This is a sparring video. I don't usually post sparring, but this was funny because I told the guy, if you put me down, if you just knock me down, you have to knock me out, but if you knock me down, I'll give you £10,000. This was in the 8th round, so I'd already done 4 rounds with another guy, a couple of rounds with another guy. So the last few rounds with this guy, I'm like, all right, you get 10K if you knock me down. And he starts going for it. He's doing these uppercuts, jumping up with the uppercuts, and just trying everything he can. But he's tired as well, obviously. But yeah, sometimes you have to have that incentive to get the best out of your sparring partners, because sometimes they're a bit lazy or they're a bit tentative. So you gotta do something to get them going. Get that work. He didn't knock me down, unfortunately for him, but it was a great video still. This is in Newcastle, I think, where some kid came up to me in the street and asked me to sign his microwave. I've signed everything. I've signed babies, I've signed gloves. I've never signed a microwave before. So this clip went viral, and then the kid went and sold the microwave on eBay, and I think he got 60 grand for it or something crazy. So fair play to him, He hustled me, but it made for a hell of a story.